They fined me $2,500 for hiring a cleaning service. I cost them $68,000. I'm James Mitchell, 38 years old, owner of Service Pro Cleaning, with 47 employees. I live in Oak Ridge, a suburban community with a strict HOA. I come home from the VA, and there's a certified letter on my door. $2,500 fine for violating community standards because no commercial service providers are allowed in residential units. My 12-month cleaning contract worth $4,800 is already paid. I call the HOA office and Karen Whitmore answers, the president who lives in the biggest house on the hill. I explain, I'm a Marine Corps veteran with 8 years of service, 3 deployments, a back injury, and mobility issues. So I need help keeping the house clean. She cuts me off and says the rules apply to everyone. I ask about landscapers, pool service, and contractors, but those are different because they're outdoor maintenance. Then she says it. If you can't keep your own house clean, maybe you can't afford to live in our community. I hang up and stare at my VA discharge papers on the wall, a spine that doesn't work right anymore, and Karen Whitmore just told me I don't belong here. Then I remember my sister Emily, a disability rights attorney with 15 years handling ADA violations and Fair Housing Act cases. She specializes in this exact thing. I call her at midnight and she listens, then laughs, that lawyer laugh. Send me everything, she says. I send the fine letter, the HOA bylaws, my VA medical records, my cleaning contract, and photos of neighbors' landscaping trucks, pool vans, and contractor vehicles. She works for 3 days building the case, documenting the discrimination, and proving medical necessity. Day 4, we file a federal lawsuit for $75,000 claiming Fair Housing Act violation, ADA discrimination, and selective enforcement. We copy the entire HOA board, their insurance company, and attach my DD 214 medical records and Purple Heart citation. The insurance company calls their lawyer who reads the case and calls an emergency board meeting. The evidence is clear. Medical necessity, documented discrimination, other residents using service providers, and Karen's quote about affordability. 23 days later, the HOA legal bills hit $68,000 and their insurance won't cover discrimination claims. Karen resigns, and the board votes unanimously to drop the fine, reimburse my $4,800 contract, apologize in writing, and revise the bylaws with a 15-year ban on restrictions for medically necessary services. I frame the apology letter next to my discharge papers. The cleaning service comes every Tuesday now, and Karen moved out last month because she couldn't afford the special assessment to cover legal fees. Tell me, who couldn't afford to live here? Comment if your HOA ever crossed the line.